gonna abuse a little more time. Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't need that there anymore. I don't even remember what was on this. Fuck me sideways, call me Sally. Oh, it was this. Okay. Oh. There is a numbness that has taken over my body. So I'm just gonna go for a relaxing little stroll and revel in my victory. At least the suffering is over. Golly. What an actually awesome boss fight. In so many different ways. I so very much want to say it is likely my favorite boss fight, but it would break my heart too much to take that away from Malekith and Melania. But it was just too good. Get out of the way. Where is it? Here it is. Don't even try it. So, since I had reached the final boss of the DLC, and I thought to myself, oh hey, I've seen pretty much everything that the DLC has to offer. I'm gonna go ahead and set up one of my characters and try to make a new build out of him, right? Well, turns out, if I remember correctly, I don't even want to turn on the invasions. I want to take a break. We came down this way once. But we somehow missed this cave. We somehow missed this whole dungeon when we came through here. Probably because it was dark as shit. Oh my god, look at all the fucking blood. Why is there so much blood? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Lol, nerd. Oh wow, that didn't stagger him. I don't even know how we missed this. There's no way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my god, I have to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Ancient Dragon Knight's Cookbook. Okay. I see that. That's a fucking death pit. It's right behind me. Oh, it's right in front of me, actually. Oh. Whoa. Ah, I know where this takes me. Except it doesn't? Oh. He just dropped down for some reason. There's still more downstairs, too. Nope. Not even dealing with it. I gotta remember to go back. Okay, this is where the other one was that I just shot down. Oh. Interesting. Wonder why Mesmer's soldiers are in here. What could they possibly be looking for in these ruins? Oh, wow. Okay. The Black Knight Commander Andreas. Maybe that's what they were looking for. Maybe they were looking for their friend, or they just came to bury him. Nice. Yep. Let's see. The Black Knights are the primary force of Mesmer's army. Their first leader was Andreas, a man endowed with great strength and command over the powers of the Crucible, and whose spirit in these ashes dwells. Though he remained a devout follower of Mesmer after his flight from the Erd Tree, he would rebel after learning of his liege's serpentine nature. His righteous stand was rewarded with imprisonment in an underground tomb. Wow, okay. Holy shit. That's some huge story bits right there. What the fuck? Did I miss this? I don't think I did. I think I've seen this. Yeah. Okay, okay. There's just another door we didn't go through. Because we went up the ladder. I wonder if blocking that would kill me. Oh. What the hell is that? Someone had the same idea I did. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay, okay. A load of bullshit is what it is. That's a hole. Oh, poor sod. Okay, that looks like progress. This is gonna be the death of me. Where's that hole? I'm genuinely surprised I haven't been invaded yet. So many pathways. Oh, are you kidding me? This might kill me. So that spell I just picked up is actually the reason why I know that I missed this cave, because I thought it was a spell that I had. I thought I already had everything. And so I was going to put it on a character just to give it a try. And I was looking up, oh, where do I get this spell again? I don't remember. Turns out, of course I don't remember. I was never fucking here. Now where am I? Okay. There's nothing in that room. So we go through here. Totally gonna make this. Almost ran right into another one. Broken rune, I like that. They really went light on the illusory walls. It's kind of sad. Alright. We defeated one nightmare and walked ourselves straight into another one. Let's see what bullshittery lies in here. Another one of these, huh? You suck. Oh, my stamina. Oh. That was a bad time to attack on my part. Ah! I knew there was going to be something in there. He doesn't seem as bad as the last one, though. Get headshot, nerd. Oh. Well, I just undid that whole fight. Ah. Whoa. Oh. Damn it. Incoming another 16-hour boss fight. Okay, you can't run into that. Duly noted. You suck. That was satisfying. Death Knight's Twin Axes. That's fucking cool as shit. And a Crimson Amber Medallion +3? Oh, it's just too heavy. It's just barely too heavy. That means I need to fucking take a stat point out of something in order to use this. How much health does it give me? That is creep. You know what? I don't think that this is actually... Oh no, there's blood. Maybe it is Godwyn. I was gonna say, I don't think that was Godwyn. I think that was just a statue of him. Maybe he's just omnipresent. Where the fuck do we go? No godhood for you, Mikola. Nope. 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 Unfortunately not. Hello and welcome again, Chris. Oh. Golly. I like. So with Melania, I would literally dream of that fight, and I would watch it over and over, and I would go back on an entirely different character. I created a character specifically just to like help people as a summon, and I would go back, or as a blue, preferably a blue, but you know, whatever happens happens. And I would sit around the Melania boss fight just so I could have an excuse to fight her again and again. I don't know if we're gonna go that far here. That was a bit of an ordeal, and I don't trust any of these sorry souls enough to help them per se. Like that guy with the serpent spear. I wish him the best. Oh my god. Hooray for victory! Okay. Full bowl goats. Victory, oh victory. I did it, oh I did it. Time for joy. Behold, I did it. If only I had a ladder. You know what? I agree. Trampling the corn-send corpses. I didn't mean to, okay? They were in my way. It's not my fault that they died there, okay? They have no one but themselves to blame. They should have just not got hit, forehead. There's a message here too. I want to like go around and applaud all of the messages of all of the people who did it. Look at all the people who died at the beginning of the fight. Like go around and applaud all of these messages, but joy oh joy. We'll do these ones. And maybe this one. And this one. There we go. Well, it's finally done. The nightmare is over. I'm... What the fuck? 95% certain that we have officially finished our tasks here in the realm of shadow. Unfortunately, though, I know that what did I say? 95%? I'm 4% certain that we're not actually done. We still have more to do. Starting here, because there's something here that I forgot about entirely. Well, not necessarily that I forgot, but also the fact that we just didn't have time to go and look at it. We took a look at it, didn't see anything, had no idea what it was. And then when we finished the Radahn fight, that was one of those things where it was like, we finished the fight, we're done. We had just enough time to do just a little bit of cleanup to make sure that we like actually finished the DLC. And then I had to leave for work. So we didn't have time to come back over here and see if anything here changed. I don't even remember if we ever did anything with this bowl. Like, we didn't offer kindling here. We took it to the tree, right? So, is this little bowl nothing more than just a farming location? Not necessarily a farming location, but like... I think the only reason to come here is to get your last skidoo tree fragments. Which, I should be all out now. They're a key item, right? Yeah, they would be a key item. Yeah? So I think that's the only reason to ever come here. Kind of like the, what do you call it? The little bowls that we see in the Lands Between where you find starlight shards. This seems like this is just one of those things where it's the last place for you to get the, your last Skadutri fragments. So there's literally nothing here. Okay. Well then. If that's the case, oh my god, you could just walk around. That's so funny. If that's the case, I guess we can move on to the next portion of finishing the DLC. Starting here. What are you looking at? Huh, doggy? What are you looking at? Oh my god, it's so dark. Well, we've defeated Mikola and Radahn, stopped them from ascending to godhood. For better or for worse, who knows? I actually do have thoughts on that, but we'll kind of go on that later. Right now we're just kind of gonna have a little bit of a chill out session. We put a halt to Mesmer's reign of terror on the Horn Scent. You'd think we could call the DLC complete, but it's not. It is far from it. Unfortunately, I'm not even gonna fuck with him. He can go fuck off. We still have 2 tasks ahead of us, actually, that we need to complete. Let's see if I can find them. We have these paintings that we need to find the locations of. What the fuck was that? Hello. Don't be a dick. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought! Anyway. We still have those paintings to find. And on top of that, oh, poor horsey. We still have all of the furnace golems to deal with. Which, speaking of, actually, do I want to change my physic? Because my physic boosts fire attacks? Yeah. Normally, so one of the things about this playthrough is that it's meant to be like a Taunter's Tongue playthrough. While we deal with the furnace golems, I'm not turning on the tongue. It's already a chore enough as is to deal with them. I'm not going to make it harder than it needs to be. Let's see. I want damage negation. I don't want the big bubble. I want the little bubble. Okay, it's this one. So I want this one. We gotta change some talismans. We'll change this one to this one. We'll keep that one. We might change this one as well. I don't know what to, though. What would boost my damage negation? This is physical, right? Yeah. One, two. Okay. Boost my fire resistance. Ugh, you just have so much health. I don't want to kill the horse. Fuck off. We're gonna start with it anyway. We got the furnace golems to deal with. I hope I remember where they all are. I remember where a good portion of them are. This is the one that's kind of been haunting me for a while because it's in this giant campsite and we don't get to explore the campsite until this fucking thing dies. Ooh, what does he drop for me? Ooh, the Black Knight Helm. Nice. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. We're doing so horribly. I knew that was gonna hit me. Oh, rolled that too early. Oh my god, I can't get the critical. Okay, that means I actually have to, like, adjust my approach here. Ah. Oh, I'm dead. Come on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Chris, I just saw that. Give me a minute here. Ooh. Damn it. 5-stream streak. Who would have thought I managed to stream for 5 days? It's like a Christmas miracle. I need to remember where the dagger talisman is. I might... Okay, so I'm actually gonna... no, let's change this one to charge attacks. Spells and skills. I know there's one that enhances charge attacks. It's the axe talisman, right? Yeah, so the axe talisman and... Where's the dagger talisman? So the dagger talisman is right above the axe talisman. So when I get a critical, I just switch to the dagger talisman. Okay, which means I have to do this real quick. Hold on. There we go. The menu management for menu swaps and stuff like that. Very important. If that's what you design your build around. Now I need to figure out how to get him in a position. Oh, maybe I should just use my mimic tier. Just to expedite the process. Because that's the whole point, is to expedite the process. Because the way I see it, I've killed 2 on my own. Do I really need to fight them all? I can't even explore this place properly. But in all fairness, it does make sense for the siege tools of Mesmer to be this much of a pain in the dick to deal with. Damn it! It is just sadly one of those things where it makes sense for these things to be such a pain in the ass to deal with. These were Mesmer's siege tools. These were like his number one like instruments of war. Like you have all the knights and everything, but if it was the furnace golems that made everything happen. How are you still alive? No! Ah, damn it. Oh my god, I survived. You could survive it. Ah, ha, ha. Damn it. Oh, I was hoping the physic would save me. Damn it. No. Damn it. Uh... Nice. That should be it. It should be done. Yep. Oh. That's one down. Crimson Burst Dried Tear. Steadily restores HP of nearby allies for a time in mixed physic. Ooh, interesting. Has no effect on the Imbiber, though. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Where is the other one? This one might be a little more difficult. I think this one might actually have more health. Oh. This one's mean. Holy shit. Oh, that would have actually killed me. Ooh. Damn it, dude. That was gonna kill me. Yep. Damn it. Done. It's over. Thank fucking balls. Oh. Crimson Sapping cracked tier. Ooh, what's that one? So that one sounds... So cracked tiers last shorter times, right? Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily restores HP upon landing attacks. Ooh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Forged slowly over the ages where the scattered sap of the skidoo tree pools deep within the furnace golems. That's awesome. I might fucking switch my physic now because of that. Now that I got rid of that furnace golem, I can finally explore that campsite, and I'm so excited. Where is it? Crimson Sapping. How long does this one last? I'll have to look that up. Let's see. I need my bull goat. That is. I need Alexander. I need my Lord of Blood insignia. And that one stays. Okay. My runes are still over in the ruins of Ra. See how long this lasts. The HP regen is not great. So I'm betting it actually lasts a while because of that. If it was a higher HP regen, it probably wouldn't last very long. Let's see. Oh, it's already done and over with. Okay, so it doesn't last very long. Duly noted. Not that great of a physic. Ooh. Any goodies? There is a goodie. I knew there were goodies here. Oh, shit. What else is there? There's something over here. There's gotta be stuff down here. Hello? I know Halloween's over, but I'm here to trick or treat. Where's the damn candy? Oh, my bad. You guys weren't using that right. Haven't gone on break yet? Okay. Nothing. Well, I'm still satisfied nonetheless. Anything up here? No, just a bear. I think that's everything, right? Yep. Nothing. Well, I can finally sleep peacefully now, knowing that I finally explored this damn place. Or did I? Oh, whoa. Those dudes dropped a bundle. I did not, in fact, go up here. Ow. Ow. Die. Okay, I'm not dying to this guy. I refuse. Ooh, Golden Vow. I know that one's an item, though. We've picked up one before. Let's see. Got any more goodies up here? Holy shit, where did you come from? Stamina, please. Ooh, I got the Black Steel Twin Blade! Hey, I'm not done with you yet. Oh my gosh. Wait, I want to see how pretty this twin blade is. Where is it? Ooh! It matches my fit too. Nice. Weapon of the Black Knight, Servants of Mesmer the Impaler, Twin Blade of Black Steel with decorative embellishments in gold. Blessed with an Erd Tree incantation, further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. Ooh, wow. Okay. Where's my sword? There it is. It's a pretty looking weapon. So that's the Church of the Crusade. Over there is the Church of Meter. And then we have Castle Ensis. Do I know what that is? Like directly in front of me? Seriously? I'm not even gonna bother with the bloodstain. Not even worth it. What's done is done. But I just need to remember where the other furnace golems are. We got the one down here, thankfully. We got the one here. I think there's one in here somewhere. There is. I remember him too. He was a bit of a dick. I gotta remember to change my physic back too, because the one that I'm using is kind of garbage. I wouldn't say... Ooh, that's pretty. I wouldn't say it's garbage. It's just not as great as I hoped it would be. Those little, like, Oh, how did I miss this? Those little, like, 30-second physics I'm not really a fan of, because I can't think of a scenario where it's useful unless you were, like, an actual glass cannon build. And I'm not gonna get my fucking runes back. They're all the way up there. Yeah, unless you're a glass cannon build and your whole shtick is to deal as much damage as possible in a very short amount of time. Okay, let's see. Let's go here so I can kind of get a bead on where that furnace golem is. Okay. Directly due southwest from where I am. So he's going to be right here. Okay. Which means the closest site of grace. It's not this one. Is it this one? Charles Hidden Grave? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, my physic. Oh, not even my physic. I forgot to do my physic. I did forget to do my physic. You know what? As a matter of fact, the dog's having puppy dreams. Ow. Fucker. He's like honking away over there. I didn't find a Flame Drake Talisman +3. That's kind of sad. What a great adventure this was. Not even lying. It was tough. It was a struggle, but holy crap. Ooh! It was something else that can't be beat. God, it aggro's so quick. Don't you do it again. Oh, this one is like souped up. I can't even lock onto him. I can't lock onto his legs. He's so beefed up. Is that intentional? Am I not supposed to be able to kill him? No, there has to be a way. I get the feeling we're not doing anything to him. Let's see if this does anything. I am not doing any damage to him. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. Oh, that's cool. We're struggling a bit here for some reason. Let's craft some. Ah, okay. That explains quite a bit. Yep, okay. I've never used these, so I never actually knew. Let's put these back on. Because what I can do is this. I should have one great bow. But I have to be two-handing them. Okay. Duly noted. You know what that fucking means? It's hard to believe that this big flaming asshole is such a pill. Dude, I've never had to deal with something like this before in my life. This is very interesting because I can't fight him. There we go. I physically cannot fight him.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. Lay out your arms.
Ooh. Okay. So I gotta strengthen these. I need runes. The terrain is annoying. So here's the thing, Chris, is for some reason FromSoft thought it would be a great idea to give us the most annoying common enemy in the game to fight. And how do I sell things? I think it's through him, right? And you have a specific way of fighting them. You know, you smack around at their legs for a little bit till they topple, and then you get a critical hit, and it's done. That one furnace golem is so heavily armored around the legs, you actually can't hurt him.
Back already.
I got 150 some odd 4s and 5s because of that fucking DLC. Oh, I have 19 ancient dragon smithing stones? That's wild, dude. Oh, those are somber stone. Oh, I'll use a somber stone on that. You know what? I might as well do that too. Actually, you know what? I might need to buy arrows. So let's see here. I need great arrows and great bolts. Let's look at my talismans for a second here. See if I have anything else that will help me. I have arrow sting, but that's about it. Oh, I have bell bearings for you. So I need great bolts. Do you sell them? Yes, you do. I don't like the jar cannon's recovery. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh my gosh, it sucks that I don't have my sword. We'll have to make do with what we can. So you are correct, and the terrain is annoying, but it's actually, this is probably the perfect terrain to fight one of these. The only problem is that we actually can't physically fucking fight him. Yep. See, you can't even lock onto his legs. You can lock onto his face and you can lock onto his body, but you can't lock onto his legs. Which means you'd think that there'd be enough cover up here to do this fight, right? That, my friend, is where you are mistaken. This is so awful. You have to hit him in the face, too. It had nothing to do with the terrain, and there was no stagger punish. It's the fact that I couldn't stagger him to begin with. So I can't even lock onto his legs. I do no damage. This does no damage. Only way to hurt him is to shoot him in the face. Can't hit him in the body, can't hit him anywhere else. Has to be the face. I just gotta make sure I don't run off a cliff. Like that. Damn it. Wild. This is a wild encounter. If I could fight him face to face on top of the cliff, I would be fine. But it's just not feasible to do so. How? How do you fight this? Ow. I wonder if I could hit him in the core. Because that's what that was targeting. Oh, out of bolts. Oh. Oh my god, I just realized this isn't even the regular jar cannon. How do I not have a jar cannon? This is insane, you sneezed on it. It is. This is a bit much, so I feel like there's a mechanic that I'm unaware of. I seen I remember seeing a clip of someone taking down one of these, this particular golem, in like a single hit, and I don't know how he did it. But we did learn that there is one other way to hit him, and that's in the core of his body. So if I can stay literally right on top of him. Which does not seem feasible when he's just spamming that. I can't even go over there. I'm stuck here. That did like 1100 damage. Ah. We solved it. We solved it. I don't know how we solved it, but we solved it. Hold on, let me find all my talismans again. Oh, because I don't have my crossbow on. That's why I can roll. So, you looked it up. I just happened to find out that these shits do a lot of damage. So if I hit him right in the middle of it, right in this big old head butthole with one of those pots, it'll actually do the trick. I think it might take 4, so hopefully I don't have to craft any more. So basically, I can't miss. You know what? For added measure, I'm gonna even put on Flame Grammy's Strength. I'm gonna drink my physic. Drink my little juicy juice. Fuck you! Oh shit. Yeah, look at that. 49,000 damage from that one pot. That's wild. The only reason I even thought about making one to begin with is because it's called the Furnace Pot. Sir? Eat a dick! Get stuffed! Nerd. Fuck off. Where's my proper bow? That's not it. Wait, I do have my proper bow. So what was my emote that was right here? use this, but... I'll use that. Glovewort Crystal Tier. Enhances attacks of spirits in mixed physic. Crystal Tier forms slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the Skidoo tree pulls deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed with flasks of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily increases the attack power of spirits. That's pretty cool, considering there's no actual thing that buffs your buffs the ghost stuff. So that's pretty fucking cool. You're so cute when you're sleeping. Yes, you are. Okay. Actually, before I, do that, I gotta go back, get my kukris. Gotta get my bow. Now I can't roll. Which I'm probably gonna... One of the things I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna take points out of my strength and put it into my endurance. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Because this sword has a C in strength scaling anyway. And by the time this playthrough's done, I should have... like 60 dexterity, so I should be fine. Because that 2000 HP sure does look nice. We're coming over here so that we can take a peek. Go to the top of this tower. And get a better look at the land. That's what I want right now, is a better look at the land. Because I don't know if we got all of the furnace golems. We got the one out here. We got the one past here. We got the one over here. And we got the one in Charles' hidden grave. We got the one down here. I feel like there's one more that I'm missing. That I might actually have to look up if I can't see it. My memory is not great. I don't think there's one there. I don't see any down there. I don't see any down there. Only to be suppressed. I love that message. And we got the one over there. I don't think there's any more. Because the thing is that you should be able to see them. They're so massive, you can see them from pretty much literally anywhere. It looks like that's the end of the furnace golems. That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna double check my homework here. Elak River just before... Oh, I know where that one is. Kind of. There's one in this weird little area right here. East of the Cathedral of Manasmeter. I'll have to look at that one because I don't remember that one. We got the ruins of Ra. The only one we don't have is the one at the end of this river. Elak River. So where's this asshole? He's down here. I actually vaguely remember this one. The Elak River downstream. Okay, so this was the side of Grace that I actually wanted. I could actually use the Godfrey icon, but... Or the one that extends my spell length. But I don't think that buff is necessary. What the hell is that? Is that a hanging jar? What the hell is that? Oh shit. Mushroom Seller's Bell Bearing. Wow, okay. Yeah, I remember this place. We got invaded a lot here, and this is also the place that has the goats. I think there's a site of grace that's closer. Oh, poor Torrent. Right here, right? There's a site of grace right here? Yeah, right here. Less precarious. This is where we fought the Gravebird. Yep, I remember. Alright, buddy. Don't be an... There's no need to be an asshole like this. There we go. Nice and easy. I was gonna be so upset if we didn't get anything out of that. The Viridian Hidden Tear. That's green as shit. What does that do? Eliminates all stamina consumption in mixed physic. A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the skidoo tree pulls deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction eliminates all stamina consumption. However, this effect is only brief and will quickly expire. Holy crap. That's wild. That's burst damage right there. So let me check my physic tiers to make sure I have all of them. So let's see. Oh my god, you know what I just remembered? No way. No fucking way. I have no idea how anyone could have possibly just randomly figured this out. Throw out an enemy to create a whirlwind of flame. The furnace's flame burns away both body and soul. When impurity is thus expunged, one calls it cleansing. There's no way. I knew this one was weird looking. I knew something about him was weird. He was in the way. He's in the way. He's just sitting there. You can't climb him. Fuck off. Yeah, he was literally hiding something the whole fucking time. I knew it. That's so wild. Okay, buddy. You need to calm down. Chris, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. So this golem we've seen before. Oh, fuck. I am not gonna die here. I actually don't like him facing the way he is, because if he falls, I might not get his face. Oh, fuck. Oh, clutch that one. Holy shit. The blood-sucking cracked tear. Enhances attacks at the cost of HP in mixed physic. Crystal tear formed slowly over the ages where the scattered sap of the Scadutree pools deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily increases attack power but drains HP over time. Let me read that again. That's fucking cool as shit. And it lasts 3 minutes. So this is your power within. It's literally power within. That's awesome. So anyway, Chris, we came here once and we spent a good like 20-30 minutes trying to figure out how to get into this building. There was a furnace golem sitting here, and I thought to myself, something's weird about this golem. It stands out too much. It doesn't look like the rest. It's sitting there. It's not half buried. You can't climb it. I thought it was just weird. Turns out, you take one of these fucking furnace pots, throw it in there, and it comes back to life. What the hell is this? Raise the stone sheath sword to the light? Sure. What did I just get? Oh my gosh. No, that's not where that talisman goes. Hold on, I gotta put my clothes back on. Stone sheath sword to the light. Sword of light pulled from its stone scabbard at an altar. From the quick of the root, unswerving rays of light intersect and reflect to give the silver blade form. Unleashes the light card in the armor's blade, send the sword aloft to let loose a blinding light whose many rays sweep down through the surrounding area. Also temporarily boosts one's own holy attacks. Oh, that's a really pretty short sword. Or a long sword. That's super pretty. Yo! That's fucking cool as shit! to make a build around that sword. That's fucking cool as shit, dude. Giant golden arc. Awesome. Normally, I don't like using. I didn't want to use the wiki for like a first time playthrough of this, but I've seen all of these golems, and this is literally just me. This is the only way I'm going to be able to refresh my memory. I'm not looking up how to fight them, even though the wiki literally tells me what to do. I'm just looking up where the hell they are. Like that one, I wouldn't have known unless I actually looked into the wiki. I'm not even lying. I never would have guessed that. So I have to go towards the front of the cathedral. So I do feel a little cheesy there, but it is what it is. Can't be undone now. I might use that one physic. It's risky. It's so risky, but that's a lot of damage you get for that. And you can probably combat it by using the physic that gradually, steadily restores your HP. So, let's see. Is this the front door? So this one, I think I remember coming across, and I saw its legs. And I was like, nope, fuck that. And I saw that there was this spirit spring. I didn't think I could actually use the spirit spring. I thought I had to unlock it, which I probably actually did, to be honest. I just don't remember. Fuck you! This is gonna hurt. Fuck you! Yeah! This one probably does the same thing. Can be mixed. The resulting concoction temporarily restores FP upon landing attacks. Okay, makes sense. And that's all of them, I believe. We got the glove wart. We just got the glove wart. We got the Crimson Burst dried tier. We got the deflecting hard tier day one. I remember getting the oil soaked tier. We just got the blood sucking crack tier. We just got the cerulean sapping and the crimson sapping and the viridian hidden tier. Awesome. We got all of the fucking furnace golems. That's amazing. So now I want to do a little test. I want to do a couple tests. Let's see. We're going to switch this out with the blood-sucking tier. So it says 3 minutes? So how fast is that health drain? That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. So this physic will kill you. You know what, since we have it on, let's turn this on too, see how much damage we get. Ho ho ho. Now let's see if it'll trigger my Crimson Tier that restores me at near death. It has not triggered it so far. I'm losing like almost 30 HP a second, and it triggers. Awesome. So if it triggers, will it kill me? 3 minutes is a long time. It hasn't even been 1 minute. I think that took 1 minute to drop my health to that breaking point. Because it was 30 seconds for Flame Grant Me Strength. And that burnt out before this physic did. So I probably got about another, at this point, another minute left of this physic. 100% kills me. So now, the next test is to take this one and see if they can negate each other. I don't like the aura, though. I don't like the mixed gold aura. But it is holding off, barely. So the blood-sucking tier is just a little bit stronger than the Crimson Burst tier. It might just actually be enough to keep me alive, though. Oh, maybe not. We're getting close. We're getting real fucking close. Nope. So in order to make use of that, without having to, like... You can use both physics, but you still need one other health regen spell in order to make it work. And I'm not going to put that on my build. It's going to be weird on my character. But you know what I will fucking do? So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. And I think I'm going to keep both of these physics. One last thing to test. And one more thing to do. Unfortunately, we didn't have the time to get the paintings because the furnace golems are a pain in the dick. So what's my damage? 699. What's my damage with flame to grant me strength? 839. What's my damage with this physic? 1007. And that's just pure raw damage. It's not fire buffed. And then when I add the fire buff on my sword, 1093. All of my damage put together. Now if I use Flame Grant Me Strength and then the Blood Flame Blade, I get 911. So I get a good solid like 100 extra AR for using this physic. And my claws go up to 577. That's not bad. Ooh, it's so tempting to go with that risk. It's so tempting to go with that risk. I could even make use of the red feathered branch sword too. Oh, but it'll make me heavy. Sad. Okay. Well then. The next mission to finishing the DLC is to find these painting sites, and then we can continue onward with the rest of the playthrough. I'm gonna try and see if I like this physic. I'm gonna see if I can like it. It's a shame there's no like. Well, that would be a body buff. I would need like you can use warming stones. You can just drop warming stones all over the place. I don't want to add another miracle, because the one I would add would be not even Blessing's Boon. Ooh. No, it wouldn't be Blessing of the Erd Tree. It would be Blessing's Boon. I don't have 40 faith. Oh, that reminds me. One more thing to do. Oh, this isn't where I go? Where do I go to... Oh, I know where I go. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Hey, Renala. It's been a while.
Now, is it thy wish to yet again be born anew?
Your sister's a dick, by the way.
Now,
I could take 2 and put them into my mind. And that gives me more rounded numbers. Perfect. I also now have more stamina than I probably need. But I also have more health than I need. Yeah! Fuck yeah. Now we can proceed to figure out where the hell these paintings are. So this one is titled Domain of Dragons. It's said to have captured the landscape scene during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. So, we have... Let's start by going to the... Where is it? The Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. Look who's back. I've got a little bit of time left to try and speed run these paintings. So, let's take a look at them, even though I took a picture of them on my phone so I didn't have to do this. I see the Skidoo tree, and I see the Tower of Gorgoroth, where Sauron's eye sits. So, there's the Skidoo tree. Is there something else in that picture? You don't see that tower. Which way is the Skidoo tree leaning? Oh. Ooh. Let's see. We should be able to explore this relatively safely. Now I think we're going too far out, or too far back. Because now we can barely even see the Skidoo tree. Maybe it's on the dragon somewhere. Because this is the only place that, like, offers even remotely, like, a similar view. What's down there? I don't even remember if I've been over there. Oh. Yes, it was. I don't know how long I was muted for, which is pretty funny. Uh-oh. 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 Yep. Sounds about right. No way it's over here. My view was perfectly aligned. Spoiler alert, I did look this up because I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. What? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is the same thing. Turns human frame into ancient dragon and boosts dragon community incantations. Okay. Now that I... Golly, how would I have ever found this? By exploring, that's how. But I'm over here thinking it's at the altar. Like, this storm is so gnarly, I never would have thought it would have been here. Never in my life. Because it clears just enough for one little moment. Literally right here. You have to sit here and you have to wait. And there it is. Wow. That's cool as shit. Okay. Okay then. So this is not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Ooh. The Sacred Tower. So let's find a place that lets us... Actually, wait, hold on. I want a bridge. Like this bridge right here. Right there, hold on. So I don't want an actual bridge. I want... How wide is that? Because I'm only looking at it from one angle. But I do want to be looking at it from this angle. No, this isn't it. So if that's not it, then where would it be? So here's the thing though. Right off the bat, I know that I am looking for gravestones. And I think this isn't the area for it because I don't see them. No. It's somewhere here. Oh? Ah. Oh my god, I've already done this one. Cells like guarding against fire, said to have been made to commemorate the beginnings of the crusade started by Mesmer, son of America. Okay. So we've actually done this one already. So the last one is the Sacred Tower. This one we might have to hold off on just because of time. What angle am I looking at the tower from? Let's see if I can get an idea of what side of the tower I'm looking for. I can get a better idea of where to go. Damn it. I 1000% overshot that. I wonder if it's where the furnace golem is. Or if it's in that secret spirit spring area that didn't really have much of anything else. I'm dead. There's a site of grace here. Oh. No, because those 3 towers right there, those 3 like arches, I want that on my side of the building. So it's in row. Unless it's up there. Okay. This looks more on par, but I don't know how to get over there. Or I don't remember. Which means it has to be that little, like, thing. There was a little portal that took me somewhere. Which portal was it? Where does this take me? I don't want to go that way. I want to go... this way? Oh. Oh. Aha. The majesty of the White Tower, stretching to reach the gods, even inspired a secret faith in the invaders, the people of the Erd Tree. Enhances spiral incantation, sacred seal of soiled amber, engraved with a spiral tree design. Wow. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Fantastic. Well, that took a lot longer than it should have. Holy crap. I thought that was going to be like a 30-minute adventure. I thought that was just going to be like a quick little like, oh, okay, we're almost done. But that painting hunting took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And there is absolutely no proof that I looked up any of the results in order to find them. Except for the one that I actually admitted to. Well then. With that being said, I guess we've officially covered all of our bases here with the Elden Ring DLC, The Shadow of the Erd Tree. We've got our map, our Horn-Sent Grandma. I don't think there's anything left for us to uncover. We've gone everywhere, we found everything, as far as I know, save for a couple of tidbits here and there that we actually can't get access to because of certain decisions we made in the game. So I am missing a weapon art, and I am missing a an incantation that I will not get access to because of the because of certain decisions that I made in the game. And I do have this spell, so I do have pretty much everything. I think I have everything. I have everything save for the 2 items that I can't get until I come back on Journey 4 for this playthrough. Golly, I couldn't imagine doing that. Oh, there's one last thing I have to look at. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't have the time to do this, but I do have the time to do this. We have yet to actually look at this. Let's see. The young lion's helm. The golden helm worn by Radahn in his younger years, proudly displaying his heroic red hair. It is a fitting attire for a lion. When Melania, blade of Mikola, let the rot flower blossom in Aeonia, Radahn heard a murmur in his ear. Mikola awaits thee, O promised consort. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So I'm looking for young lion's armor. I need 12,000 runes for that? I need 2,000 runes for that.
Now go forth.
Let's see if I like them. Ooh. Ooh. There's only one way to find out. Oh yeah. I can rock these. Let's see which one I like better. This one fits just a little bit better. Because of the faded gold. Like the gold on this is a little too bright. But the black and the red match almost perfectly. Oh my god, these ones are heavier and they also have more defense. And more poise. That's so funny. Oh, it's a tough decision. That is a really tough decision. I can't tell if the plating on the knees matches the platings around the waist, like the gold around the waist. That lighting is not great for that. It's just a little too far off. But the red in there, the red matches. The red matches very well with the gauntlet. But the knees don't. That is so sad. Why would they up the contrast on that? Why couldn't they have kept it the dull little gold? Because look at that. That looks perfect. That's like perfect. The color matches perfectly. And then that just the kneecaps just have too much of a red tinge to it. We'll rock them for now. See how I feel about it. See if it makes me feel some kind of way. See if I can get used to them. How do I do this? Yep, yep. The color's just a bit off. Yep. Well, that's so sad. We don't get any armor from the DLC. all we get is our fancy claws. That's it. That's all we got out of the DLC is these fancy claws. That is so sad. Oh well. We would have gotten a spell if we made better choices, but I think we made the best choices for our playthrough. In all honesty, I think we made the best choices. But oh well. All that being said, with everything said and done, I think it is safe to say we can finally continue onwards with our original adventure. What is my health at? 216. 1980. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Maybe one of these talismans? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to decide. Very, very hard to decide. Because the whole point of this character is to have a shit ton of health. So how do I give him more health? Well. Holy shit. Look at that view of the jagged peak. It's literally all you can see. Well, we finally did it. The nightmare's over. It's done. It's over with. Oh my god. What a good fight. What a good time. What a great expansion. Like, I mentioned it before. This is almost this is probably as large as one of the regular Souls games. This is probably larger than Dark Souls 1, maybe as large as Dark Souls 3. And this is just DLC. This is just an expansion. A beautifully crafted, well told, just it's everything about this DLC was everything that I could have wanted out of Elden Ring. I'm not even gonna lie. Like out of Elden Ring DLC, this is exactly what I had hoped for. It was tough. Holy shit, it was tough. We suffered a lot. That's for damn sure. But you know what? In the end, it was fucking worth it. All of it. Every single last moment. Even the suffering was worth it. The what? 6 hours with Bale, the 8 hours with Rolana, the 16 hours with Radahn, all of it. Enjoyed every last second of it. Even though this fight truly tested just not like it tested me mentally in ways I never thought I could be tested. It was miserable. It was a miserable experience, but it was so good. Oh. Ooh, maybe I should make that the thumbnail screenshot. No, that's too much of a spoiler. I don't want to do that. As fun as it would be. I think that means we have officially not finished the DLC. Unfortunately, we're not done yet. The nightmare is over. The DLC is, in most parts, essentially complete. You know, we beat it. We're done. We did it. We beat the DLC. Yay. We're not done yet. The playthrough can actually officially continue. But, unfortunately, there is still some stuff left to do. But, let's look at the bright side. Everything else after this will be a fucking cakewalk. I say before I spend another 8 hours getting bodied by Melania. Oh. Done. Oh, it feels so good. Oh. I literally could not stop thinking about that fight. I literally could not. It was eating away at me, just tearing away at me, just mind, body, and soul. I had to get it done. I had to get it done. Had to see it through, had to see it to the end. And I'm glad I did. I'm sure there's a letdown after a triumph like this. It's really weird. There's a weird. So, one of the things I've seen a lot of like talk about. There was this TikTok I saw of this guy who was playing through, I think, Dark Souls 2. And he was talking about how the Souls games ruined the other video games for him. And I completely understand that. I understand that from the perspective of when I first got into the Souls games. And I remember beating Dark Souls 2 and then or not Dark Souls 2, beating Dark Souls 1 and then Dark Souls 2 comes out and playing through that. And I just wanted there was a weird part of me that wanted more. Like I was satisfied with beating the game. I was like, "Oh, cool, I beat the game. I saw the end of it. This was so much fun." But there's a part of me that wanted more. And that's why I got into the PvP, the whole like online multiplayer PvP thing. And as much people want to talk trash about it, it is like a staple in these games to keep them alive. These games don't have the lifespan that they do without the PvP scene. And it's like how do I put this? Even though Elden Ring has like it's even though with the DLC Elden Ring is coming up near the end of its lifespan, the PvP scene will keep it alive for quite some time. And even to this day, like the DLC's been out for a year and a half. Elden Ring has been out for 3 years. people are still trying this game out for the first time, which means there are still people coming in and looking into what these games have to offer. And because of Elden Ring, people are going to go in and try the other games. They're going to be like, I beat Elden Ring. I want to. And it was like they get that hook. It gets their claws into you, and they want more. So they're going to go back to the older stuff, and they're not going to have as good of a time because the older games are clunky. Dark Souls 3 is going to be the one that people are probably going to have the easiest time with. But like if you're transitioning from Elden Ring to the other Souls games, Dark Souls 3 is going to be the one. And now we're coming near the end of the PlayStation 5's life cycle, which is really sad because there's going to be people who haven't tried Demon Souls. And I really, really want more people in Demon Souls because that was a game that deserved more longevity than it had. Granted, when it came out, we got hit with a pandemic, so not a lot of people were buying PlayStation 5s because they fucking couldn't. So, like, it was like several years before I was even able to play Demon Souls, and by then the game had already died because everyone had already played it, beaten it, and were done and moved on with it. Which is sad. Oh. I'm sure there's a letdown after triumphs like this, but I'm sure you'll be on to the next challenge. Oh, we still have a playthrough. We're not done yet here, buddy. I mean, yeah, hold on. There's still stuff we're still got stuff left to do here, that's for damn sure. But we still have the entire rest of the damn game to finish. We're not done here yet. We still got a whole damn playthrough to finish. How did I get here? Oh my god, I got here because I used the medallion and I just jumped straight to the Moog fight. That's right, I didn't even do the consecrated snowgrounds. Fuck. Ugh. We still got the fire giant, we still got Faramazula, we still got the Halig tree. We're not done yet. We ain't done yet. What a great time. Running it back to what my rant was before, there's like... I understood what that guy meant when he said that the Souls games ruin other video games for him, because I went through the same thing. The only other game that really caught me the same way was Apex, because when I was still starting out in Apex and like I'm getting into it, I'm having fun. I've never played a battle royale before, and the game is fun, and I was getting in, and I got like my first really like high tension, like high kill game, and I won. There was something in that victory that just sank its teeth into me, and I wanted more. And then after a while, it wore off. It just wore off, and it lost its appeal to me. But these games, for some reason, still have a way of hooking me back in. Like, I will come back to Elden Ring, and I will do Radahn on Journey 7, New Game Plus 6, max difficulty, all day long, just to get that feeling again. I will, like... The fact that there's still more ways that you can play these games. I have a rune level 1 character that I'm playing on that I still have yet to make any progress with because I'm stuck at the damn fire giant. I still have that to do. I still have I still have a Journey 7 playthrough to do, which I intend to do. Like, and I enjoy the PvP. I'm going to do as much PvP as I possibly can. Like, there's an infinite number of ways to play these games. And even to this day, I still go back and play the other games. Like, somewhere around the beginning of October, I started up a new character in Bloodborne. Just to play Bloodborne again. I jump in and I'm trying to do a no death run in the first Dark Souls game. Like, there's so many ways that you can go back and challenge yourself and still have fun with these games. They have a lifespan of probably forever. But a lot of it diminishes when people stop playing the online. And that is why I encourage everyone to try the PvP scene. And not just the arenas. Don't just sit all day in the arenas. You will get bored. You won't have fun. You'll get better, but you'll get bored. Do the invasions. Make fun builds. Do invasions. Put yourself in situations to where you're up against 2, 3, even 4 different opponents, and give it the best go that you can. Get your fights in. Don't just wander around looking for 1v1s and fight clubs and arena fights, because you won't have fun forever. Those will get stale. Especially because a lot of the times you see a lot of the same thing. Like in the arenas, you see a lot of the same thing. You see a lot of the same play styles, the same builds. When you do invasions, everything is unique, because sure, there are people who are trying out the builds that they read online are the best, or that work, or that make the game easier for them. You'll see a lot of that. But then you have the added dynamic of, you have a host, and then you have his friend, and maybe there's going to be a blue coming in, and they're all going to have different builds and play styles, and there's just something about it that is just so much fun. I get really sad whenever the PvP scene dies in these games. I get really excited when I do get an invasion in them. I turned on Dark Souls the other day just to sit in the forest and see if I can get one invasion. That's all I wanted. I had like 45 minutes before I went to bed. I wanted one invasion, call it a day. And I ended up in like a weird. I was in the forest and I got invaded by 3 people. 3 people. Instantly. It was an instant invasion too. Like, I walked in to the forest and I was invaded within the first 2 minutes. And it was by 3 different people. And it was a good time. It was like a refresher of like, oh, all the memories. No drug like that dopamine hit. That's there. It's the letdown is also really like, for me, when it comes to these boss fights, that rush, it's like it scales up, it spikes, and then it just drops, and it's that come down that steadily plateaus that gets me every single time. It happened with Melania. It happened with Radahn. It happened with Rolana. It happened with the Demon Princes when I was doing my Journey 7 playthrough of Dark Souls 3. And I did that no hit. I did that boss fight without taking damage. And there was just something in that made everything so just like, oh, I would love to do a no-hit run of Elden Ring. It would take forever. It would take forever. It would take a lot of practice. But it would be fun. It would be so much fun. But thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jen, for suffering with me. I'm going to do the math and figure out how long this boss fight took. I'm pretty sure it took damn near 16 hours. Officially my hardest boss. And it went from having a hard time learning the fight, because it went from the hard time of learning the fight because getting hit meant death every single time. Like the little stuff I did learn, it took me, oh god, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just the learning curve of this fight. Of like, I have to be wary of not just dodging, but where I'm dodging. This is why I love this fight. I have to be aware of how I'm dodging, what direction I'm dodging. I have to be aware of the fact that, okay, he finished this combo. No, I have to make a calculated decision of, if I make an attack, I'm going to put myself in a position to where if he follows up with another combo, I'm just going to take damage, and it's a lot of damage. It was like, there was this long sprint of like, I don't know how to avoid this. I don't know how to avoid this. I don't know what to do about this. And it was just that learning curve, and finally getting it was that weird plateau of, okay, I finally understand the boss fight. Now I just need to stop making mistakes. So out of that 16 hours, I think 6 of those hours is just me constantly making mistakes. Just constant mistakes. Letting myself get hit, getting greedy here and there, and making dumb decisions here and there. And that's another thing that I really enjoy about these games, and it's why I think everyone should try them, is because it tests you. They test you in ways you never thought you needed to be tested. It'll test your patience. It'll test your resolve. Sure, you can just sit down and be like, I'm having a hard time, I'm just going to turn it off. But then it sits in your brain. It sits in your brain, and you can't help but think, I have to go back. I, 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 I left something unfinished. I have to go back. I can't just walk away from it. For some people, they don't like that. They don't like that challenge. They don't like the difficulty, and they just turn it off and never look back to it because they don't like difficulty for the difficulty's sake. Even though that's kind of how video games work. Like if you play any video game on hard mode, like the difficulty isn't so much in learning the video game. It lies in the fact that like if you get hit, you die. um, Doing The Last of Us on grounded, that was a lot of learning pathways. I had to learn the pathing routes of all of the enemies, and I had to realize that I can't like I couldn't get into combat in that game. Combat meant death. Getting into a fight meant death on a grounded playthrough of The Last of Us, and that's because I didn't upgrade my health, because I didn't see a point in doing so. Like getting hit just meant death. So every video game has a learning curve. It just depends on whether or not you actually decide to put in the time to learn it. So yeah, go ahead and walk away, and just you can do what you want. It's up to you. But when you come back and you push past that wall and you get hit with that feeling and you think, there's a subconscious part of you that says, I want more of this. And so you keep playing, you keep going, because you're not done yet. You still have credits to roll. There's still another boss fight, and there's still more games out there like it. People are tired of the Souls-like genre, but at the end of the day, there's a reason why this genre just gained the cult following that it did, because it hits like a fucking drug. And if I had to choose between overdosing on meth and overdosing on Elden Ring, I think I'll take Elden Ring. um, because that way, if I die, at least I could try again. That's a terrible joke. Anyway. There is a magic to these games that I think everyone should try to experience, at least once. It'll teach you patience. It'll teach you it'll teach you patience and perseverance, which are two mental skills that I think everyone should actually try to practice. There's other ways to learn it, sure, but I can't think of other ways to learn patience and to learn perseverance that are at the same time simultaneously, because there are ways to learn perseverance and be rewarded and it being significantly more satisfying, but in a satisfactory way than playing these games. They're wonderful. There's magic in them that everyone should experience. Anyway, there's still more left of the DLC. We still have a playthrough to finish. I want to do something. Hold on. And after that, maybe, just maybe, it'll be a cakewalk. After this, I'm pretty sure everything else will be a cakewalk. We might struggle with Malenia. I'm going to eat my words on it. I think we're going to have no problem with Malenia at all. I don't think we're going to have any problem with Malenia, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think Moog will have given us more problems than we will have with Malenia. That's saying something. I'm talking a big game that I'm not going to be able to back up, but we won't know till we get there. Till then, next time we come back, we're going to finish. We beat the DLC, but we haven't finished it. So we're going to finish the DLC, and then we're going to proceed with the rest of our playthrough. And there's only one place to go after this. Anyway, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jen. Miss you all. Love you all. Get some water. I think I took a shower earlier this morning. I think I need to take another shower. Like, I smell myself. And I have work here soon. So, I got 30 minutes to do the dishes and take a shower. So, we're going to pack up, call it a day. It was a jolly good time. God, best DLC of the franchise.